Hey guys, this is Mazza Blue Videos. This is my first upload, and basically I shall be reviewing every Chelsea game. I haven't started at the beginning of the season. I was a little bit doubtful whether to make this channel or not, but I have decided to. I will be starting my first review after the Everton game, which I'm looking forward to. So basically, just in this video, I want to sort of recap, briefly, how the season started for us. Obviously, we started off with Hull at home. Good result, that 2-0 win. Oscar and Lampard. Lampard's goal was phenomenal. I think Hull played an alright game second half, but it was always comfortable. And then we had Aston Villa. Completely different story, wasn't it, really? Benteke was causing problems for us. Maybe Ivanovic was a bit lucky to stay on the field. But we did really well in that game. I think defensively we've just been solid in every game, no matter how uncomfortable we've maybe looked at points. It's the same with the Man United game after that. We didn't concede at Old Trafford. I mean, that's phenomenal in itself. Yeah, we can debate that we could have won the game. I didn't see a great deal of it because I was out. Don't say that I'm not dedicated, because I do. I have a life. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I think it was unfortunate that we couldn't win that game. I know that Gary Cahill went close. I saw his shot. But apart from that, it was sort of a bit dry. But it looked like we defended brilliantly. John Terry looked like his old self again. He's been phenomenal since Mourinho's come back. He looks like just the way he was when he was sort of 20 or 21, when he was really young, only just got into the side. And basically I also want to just recap on what's coming up for us. We've got Everton away, which I think is a winnable game. I think Everton don't look the same team they were with David Moyes now. It was always one of those places that I didn't really want us to have to go to. But I think now we've got a fairly good chance of beating them quite comfortably. I think it's a great chance for Willian and Eto'o to maybe appear for us. I think Eto's a brilliant signing. I think Willian's a bit of a debatable one with the amount of attacking midfielders that we've got in our team, but I think he might bring something a little bit different. He's got that sort of very sort of pacey, sort of flair kind of way about him. I think we've got quite a lot of direct runners in our team. I think Hazard's quite direct when he's running with the ball. He'll sort of put it past the defender and then use his pace. I think we've got Moses, but I don't think he's going to be playing at all now, which is probably for the best, to be honest. Andre Schell is probably one of those players as well. Willian will add something new to the team. I think Eto's a quality signing because I think, to be honest, Demba Ba and Torres, can they cut it this season? Demba Ba won't. I think he'll go back to Newcastle. Torres scored a fantastic goal against Bayern Munich. It's a shame it didn't mean as much as it could have. So early on in the game, it was a great goal. And then obviously Hazard got the second for us, but we played so well against Bayern Munich. We should be very proud of our team. A man down. I think it was probably the correct decision from the referee. Ramirez was clumsy, but I think it seemed harsh at the time. Probably wouldn't have been given in the Premier League. I think he would have got away with it. I think it's been a really good start to the season. We look so solid at the back. We've got a little bit more urgency on the attack, I think, now. Counter-attacking wise, we just look like one of the best teams at the job. I think you've got Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. I can't really think. I'd probably say Man City, maybe a counter-attacking sort of team. We do look up there with those sort of teams. Man City maybe are just one of those teams that aren't really as good as people think they are, because they don't seem to be able to gel as well as some teams. We've been brilliant. I think as a whole, I think we can win the league. I really do. I think we've got the right players in the squad. We've easily got the right manager. We've got the best manager in the world at the moment. Now Alex Ferguson's left. I think that's it. I think Mourinho's the man. He is the man to beat. Everyone can say that Pep Guardiola's manager of Bayern Munich, so clearly he's the best. But he's such an overrated manager. I mean, he's managed Barcelona and Bayern Munich. It's not really like, here you are at Crawley Town, we'll give you £1 million, and we haven't got a very good squad. Let's see what you can do with that money to make our squad better. You get to Barcelona, maybe Crawley's a bad example. I think Chelsea's probably a better example because they've got loads of money, but they've still got areas that they can improve in. I think it's fair to say that Pep Guardiola, as much as he'd love to go to English football one day, probably wouldn't go to Crawley. But yeah, I think he's always had a sort of easy life, to be honest. You come to Barcelona, you've got a perfect squad, more or less. So yeah, there's never really been much for him to do, in my opinion. So I think that's what makes Mourinho the best manager, because when he joined Chelsea, even before that, I mean, he won the Champions League of Porto, for crying out loud. That's mental. And they weren't the best squad in the Champions League. And it's debatable that did Chelsea have the best squad when they won the league in 2004 and 5? 2005 and 2006. It's debatable. But here we are, 2013. We've got him back, and we are ready to fight for the league. We've had a great start, to be honest. 7 points out 3 games. I don't think anyone's going to manage to win the first 3 games. I don't think anyone have they? I think Liverpool could if they beat Man United. I think we need that to be a 1-1 draw, or just a draw in general. If that game's a draw, then that's great news for us, because obviously Man City lost as well, so quite a few big teams are sort of slipping up already, and there's us just seeming quite happy with how we're doing. Transfers wise, I'm really happy with Willian and Eto'o. I think they're great. I think sort of more while ago signings, Andre Schell's looked pretty positive in the opening games. He's got a good cross on him. What I've noticed, his setup for Torres was brilliant. He's pretty good with the ball. He can pick out a good pass, but who can pick out a better pass? You have to say is Kevin De Bruyne. Unbelievable, that boy. He can just switch it to the other wing, no problem. He won't mess up a pass. His long passing is absolutely mental. He's got the ability to score goals as well. I think all the other players we already have in our squad. It's their time to shine this season. Last season under Benitez, no, it wasn't their time, because Benitez was awful for us. I know we won the Europa League, but that's, like Mourinho said, that is not our competition. The Champions League is our competition, because we're Chelsea, and we deserve to be up there with the Barcelonas, the Bayern Munichs, the Real Madrids, because that is the team we are. So yeah, I think Hazard's going to have a quality season. We can already see it already. He scored against debatably the best team in the world last night. It was a really good goal. Maybe Neuer should have done better, but overall, I mean, his game as a whole was just incredible. Alaba is supposed to be one of the best left backs in the world, and when he was on the right, Hazard, he made him look pretty average, in my opinion. He always looked like he was going to beat him, but obviously he was on the left a lot as well. And I think they had a new signing in right back with Rafinha, who looked a bit mediocre to me. But I have to say, we've got to credit Bayern Munich. They stuck at it. It's a shame that we had to concede so late, 30 seconds to go. But we should be really proud of our team, and we should be proud of every performance they've played so far. It's been sensational. Defensively, just as mainly for me, I think when we get Eto'o into the squad, that is when we are going to be looking like the best team, one of the best teams in the world, not just England. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'm debating whether to use my webcam, but for now it will just be my voice and a thumbnail. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This has been Mazablu's video. That's a really good ending to the video. This has been Mazablu Videos. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, like if you can. I'll be really appreciated. So yeah, thank you. Bye.